Give me a chance.
The premiere of Batwoman Season 2 is getting released on January 17th, so I thought I'd discuss perhaps the worst iteration of a Bat Lady in existence.
Suit me up, Uncle Alfred.
No, not that one. Or that one. Or that one. I'm talking about this one!
Always sticking your nose in my business. Well, this time I'm going to teach you a lesson.
As long as you're holding class as Penguin, perhaps you'd include Batgirl, too.
Batgirl? Batgirl?
That's right, the Yvonne Craig version of Batgirl from the late 60s Batman television show. Hey, wait, before you turn off this video, let me explain. This isn't actually from the show. This is an 8-minute long short that makes its way around the internet sometimes under the name of Unaired Batgirl Pilot. I'm not entirely sure how true that is exactly. It could have been a possible pilot for a Batgirl television show, or it could have just been like a piece of promotional material that aired prior to Batgirl's appearance in Season 3 of the Batman television show. Either way, it's pretty bat-terrible. But you know what isn't bat-terrible? Liking this video. And a quick plug, I have a 40-page comic anthology made up of 3 short stories that I created for a contest earlier last year. I won that contest, which means it is now getting printed and sold online. Check out the video I made discussing it further, and follow the link in the description if you're at all interested. So let's get into this. For some reason, there's this narrator who lets us know things such as
Gotham City, like any other large metropolis, abounds in girls of all shapes and sizes.
And
Debutantes, nurses, stenographers, and librarians.
And
like this librarian in the Gotham City Library.
Barbara Gordon finishes finding a book that Bruce Wayne requested about a certain kind of butterfly, and this actually has Adam West and Burt Ward reprising their roles as their characters from the Batman television show. It also has Commissioner Gordon, I think. It's a very low-resolution video. It could literally be anyone. It could be a child with a fake mustache, and I could see it as an old man with how low quality this video is. But why is Bruce Wayne at the Gotham City Library finding out about a butterfly? Is it to solve a case involving Killer Moth, Firefly, Madam Butterfly? No, it's to win a bet against this other millionaire friend of his.
I'm checking out this book to prove a point to him. Here it is, Roger.
Barbara tells Bruce that she is the commissioner's daughter, and then he says a line that can sort of be construed as him flirting with this 20-something-year-old college woman.
I'm Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Oh, yes. He did say that he had a daughter away at college. I'm afraid he's kept you under wraps far too long.
Thank you.
Then he walks off to join Dick and his millionaire friend, and the horny head librarian walks over to Barbara after Bruce leaves, and she's like, "Oh my god, he is so hot, I would bang him like that." Snap. I can't snap, so I just have to say it.
Oh, that Mr. Wayne. So handsome, so rich. Yes, Agnes.
As Bruce is showing off his butterfly knowledge to his buddy, the camera pans past them to this inconspicuous Moth gang. Aw man, don't you long for the good old days where you could just form a Moth-themed crime gang? Wear matching sweaters, little bowler hats with fake antennae on the top, and like day-glow moth wings? Bruce and Dick finish up their whatever it is they were doing with Bruce's friend, and they step aside and discuss the very obvious threat of the Killer Moth gang that apparently no one else in this library is taking any concern of, or they just don't care because this gang isn't very effective. They say that Batman and Robin are needed urgently, so they take off. And oh my god, why is there an alarm in a library? Is that how you announce that it's 9 p.m. and that's when you close? Can you not just... do you not have a speaker system? Just announce that the library is closing. It's not that large, assuming that this room is all that's made up of this library. I can't imagine it is, but isn't there some sort of centralized speaker system going on here? This is... I'm losing my suspension of disbelief. The head librarian says that she's leaving for the night, and she leaves Babs alone, all locked up in this library with this Moth gang, these clearly criminal men she locks 2 innocent people in there with. The Moth gang enacts their plan of kidnapping.
We're gonna kidnap a millionaire, Killer Moth. And I'm Bruce Wayne. He's standing right there.
No, he's too good a friend of Batman. Later, the other millionaire sitting in that
Roger Montrose.
So they walk over and karate chop Montrose, and then one of them grabs and stuffs Barbara into a back office, not even a closet. There could be a phone in there for all they know. She could be calling the police. Then the weird narrator comes back and doesn't go away.
Strange. She seems very cool about being locked in.
Yes,
And
I understand what is
who's
happening.
walking
This is a campy
And
show
what
for
is
children.
this?
Why
Her
are you
own
here?
secret panel
The actors make
leading
it
to her
painfully
own
obvious
secret
what they
closet.
are feeling, thinking, and doing at every living moment. Did they not think that women were just capable of doing things on their own, so they needed someone to narrate it?
She has many children.
Did they think that boys would just look away and avert their eyes from this very attractive woman in latex? So the narrator has to voice her actions so they could keep their eyes closed and just picture it in their heads? She has a secret closet where she keeps some clothes and her Batwoman suit and apparel sometimes, I guess. Okay. How is what I'm asking here. How did she make this secret closet in a library? It's not like she owns the library or it's like her apartment or something. This is an office. Did she specifically get a construction crew in here to add this little alcove? Was it already there for some reason? I don't know. What is going on here? Who built this is what I'm asking. The dynamic duo shows up, and thankfully Batman had his Bat Lock Break Array, whatever that means.
The dynamic duo! Lucky you thought you reloaded the Bat Lock Break Array.
And so they fight the gang. But then, the killer Moth uses a Moth spray gun!
Instant paralyzing cocoon.
Why have the narrator do these, like, weird one-liners that Batman or Robin or the villains would normally do? Like, couldn't Killer Moth have screamed that out? Anyway, elsewhere, in the office, Barbara slowly undoes her outfit to reveal her Batgirl suit underneath.
Holy transformation.
Does she only have the cape when she wears the yellow dress? Does she always have to wear that yellow dress in case she ever needs to be Batgirl? Is that what happens here? I do like that the skirt is a cape. She sneaks out through one of the windows and, like, makes her way around the building and smashes through another window with her torpedo bra. Batgirl zonks and slops and Egyptian walks across all the baddies, all four of them. Once they're all concussed and getting back up, for some reason she has a laser beam firing compact makeup kit. Okay, I suppose I can believe that this police commissioner's daughter / college student / librarian, I don't know why I keep pronouncing it like that, can get a secret compartment in the place where she works to hide her vigilante equipment. But did she make this? Did she have someone build this? Was this like an advertisement in the back of a comic book that she read? Where did she get a laser-firing compact makeup kit?
Correction, Boy Wonder. It's my electronic Batgirl compact with a laser beam, which will destroy anything.
She uses it to free the dynamic duo, and the cocoon instantaneously disappears. They fight, and Batgirl does this like super slow spin on a counter, which I feel like could have easily been evaded by the criminal, but who cares. Batman and Batgirl then make some small talk during the fight. Batman asks who she is, and she's like, I can't tell you that. It's a secret as much as it is yours. You wouldn't go around telling people who you are, would you? And he's like, well, I guess you're right. So then Batman he just walks over to Robin, and he's like, hey, contact the cops. I'm gonna go talk to this cute Batgirl. And they both turn around, and she's disappeared! And there's like this weird wind whoosh sound effect when Batgirl slinks off screen.
Excuse me. Robin, call Commissioner Gordon. Tell him we foiled Killer Moth.
Then Batman looks directly at the camera, just sort of to remind the viewer to make sure to tune in for Batman Season 3, and says, and he's like, I have a feeling we'll be seeing her again. I have a feeling we'll be seeing her again. It sounds like Nick Cage. Mm-hmm. I have a feel. Hey, quiet, you.
That's high praise.
I have a feeling. Fuck it.
But I suspect we haven't seen the last of her, whoever she is beneath that mask of hers. The new member of our team? Or a crime fighting rival?
And the narrator's just like, nope, she's just a boring woman who decided to dress up like this for fun. Because obviously women can't have motivations outside of having fun, stenography, and burying a child.
Or just plain Barbara Gordon, masquerading for a lark as she rides into the night on her special Batgirl cycle. Who knows?
And that's the end. It ends right there with Batgirl riding off on her moped motorcycle thing. I do like that there was a special Batgirl theme and logo made. I say, like, special custom theme. It's just the Batman theme, but the chorus sings Batgirl instead of Batman. This isn't really as bad as you'd expect. It's not as good or as entertaining as the Batman show itself.
Oh, better put 5 cents in the meter.
No policeman is going to give the Batmobile a ticket.
No matter, Robin. This money goes toward building better roads. We all must do our part. Good citizenship, you know.
Holy taxation. You're right again, Batman.
I don't know if that's because this was just sort of a one-off thing and 20th Century Fox Television decided it just wasn't important enough to put that much quality into, aside from like the costumes and getting Adam West and Burt Ward to reprise their roles. Or it's just that it's 1967 and the lead quote-unquote character is a woman. There are very few changes that are actually made to the costume from this initial outing as Batgirl to the Batman television show. The most obvious is the pointed mask, which is rounded out for the TV series, and I think the purple might become lighter in the show, and her like fake red hair becomes curlier. And even with everything I said earlier, this is still, it was entertaining, and it was quite the feat for women in television and I guess feminism. I mean, before this, what was there? I Love Lucy? Betty White's variety show?
It's the Betty White Show from Hollywood.
The Donna Reed Show? Yeah, all those were steps towards women taking a larger role in entertainment, but the main focus of 2 of those that I just listed was the Atomic Family Housewife. There was That Girl, which aired a year prior in 1966, but take a look at what the intro of that was like.
Diamonds, daisies, snowflakes, Batgirl, chestnuts, rainbows, springtime. Is that girl? She's tinsel on a tree. She's everything that every girl should be. Sable, popcorn, white wine. That girl, gingham, bluebirds, Broadway. Is that girl?
At the same time that Yvonne Craig was kicking ass as Batgirl, you had I Dream of Jeannie, which I'm sure has been made into countless essays about women's role in the world as nothing other than subservient pseudo-slaves for men.
Jeannie, please!
Yes, Master, 20/20 vision.
And Bewitched, a story about a super powerful witch who marries a man and throws away all her supernatural powers to become the perfect housewife. So whether you enjoyed the first season of Batwoman or not, it's still pretty incredible that less than 60 years ago, women were basically nothing, with the seeds of feminism only beginning to truly sprout around that time. And now we don't just have a show about a kick-ass female lead superhero. Birds of Prey doesn't count, neither does, I guess, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because that has a larger cast. But there is a show about a kick-ass female lead superhero who is black. Fun fact, the first sitcom starring a black female lead was Julia in 1968. It followed a single mother whose husband was shot down in Vietnam, who now works as a nurse in an aerospace company and tries to raise her son. But I digress. I never watched the first season of Batwoman anyway, just because it's a CW show and I don't care about any of those. Maybe I'll try out the second season, maybe not. Let me know what you thought of the Batgirl pilot, and if you have any thoughts about the Batwoman show. I heard the first season was alright, so here's hoping that season 2 is better now that they cast a lead who can actually act.